Just waiting for it to confirm that we are live. I think we are. So, yep, I think we're live and the comments are working. Awesome! Hello and a very warm welcome to Reiki Teddy Tuesday and a very happy new year. Welcome to 2024. Oh my gosh! Blink! What happened to 2023? Well, I tell you what, I had the most extraordinary year and I'm looking forward to 2024 to see what other extraordinary year I can have. So here we are, Reiki Teddy Tuesday. Reiki Teddy, the bear with a healing hug, sitting here sending you Reiki and healing. I do have Isabel with me today as well. Isabel, the other large white teddy. They are teddy bears. They are what you cast as sitting. These are the large ones because I work mainly with large ones. Like I said, Isabel is the white one and Fred the Ted, who's looking a bit lopsided there, is the large brown one. They are available to purchase from Reiki, www.reikiteddy.co.uk. I'm just going to type that in. Sorry, I have to put Fred the Ted down. Just bear with me while I do this. www.reikiteddy.com. Okay, so just in case anyone wants to have their very own healing beer, get them now. We did actually run out of stock of the little ones. We ran out of the little ones, so I had to order in some more quickly. So we are now back in stock. We have quite a lot now. We have lots of little brown ones, lots of little white ones, lots of large brown ones, and a lot of large white ones. Oh, Isabel's feeling unloved because no one wants a large white teddy. They're all going for the brown one because he's so cute. She's so cute. I finally lost it. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I'm hoping I'm live in the right place. It's this Julie-Sian King is now live, so hopefully I'm live here, not on the healing hand side because I've been messing around with that. So just checking that I am in the right place. So if anyone does see me, slightly panicking a little bit, thinking I'm on the wrong place, but I think I'm in the right place. If not, this is going to be a very quick, quiet live. I don't know. Okay, so Reiki Teddy Tuesday. Tuesday is the day that I sort of specialise in Reiki Teddy, the bear with a healing hug. He's sitting here sending Reiki and healing to all in needs. Reiki is an healing energy system from Japan by Mikao Yusei. I am a Reiki master, which means I am attuned to attune other people into the system, but I haven't done that actually. Means I'm a Reiki master, I'm a serious, I don't know. Oh gosh, but yes, so Reiki is an energy healing system and it just flows to where it is needed or where it is required, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritual, psychologically. You do not have to worry about it. Reiki just goes. It's like dis-ease. When your body is out of order, it will flow to where it's needed. So that's what it is. It's out of balance. So you don't need to overthink it. Hi Emma, Happy New Year. I was panicking thinking I'll go on live in the wrong place. Hopefully I'm live in my own Facebook page and not on my business page. That's very nice. But yeah, so pop on and say hello, say Happy New Year. And like I said, if you're sitting there and you're needing healing, just tap in and go, I'm ready to receive. Now, Reiki has no limits to time or space. So you can actually tap in and go, I'm going to receive the healing, but when I go to bed tonight, I'm going to go, I'm now ready to receive it, or I'm open to receive it now. And the Reiki will go to you when you're asleep. You can send Reiki backwards in time. So if there's any time in your life that you feel you want healing, etc., you can ask Reiki to heal that. If you've got a future event coming up, you can ask Reiki to do that. Say for example you've got an interview, a job interview, you can say, I would like to receive Reiki for the highest and best outcome for everyone involved. Now someone might go, yeah, well, I sent it to Reiki, then I had my interview, but I didn't get the job. Well, the reason being is it wasn't the job for you. It wasn't for your highest outcome. It was, there's a better better job waiting for you, and perhaps, you know, the job is due for someone else. Now it's like, and it's like, yeah, because then you get another job interview, and the thing is, the benefit is you get practice. Hello, Vicky. You get practice at your interview techniques, etc., etc. So you're sending Reiki forward. You can send Reiki to whatever you want, to your food. I mean, often when I'm preparing food, I Reiki it, especially if I'm a meat eater. Especially if I'm eating or cooking, preparing meat, I always give thanks to the animal that gave its life for me, and I give Reiki for its passage of its spirit and soul. Any fruit and veg, of course, they're living beings as well. An apple and an orange and your potatoes, they're all living energy forms. So I always give thanks when I'm chopping up the potato. Thank you, potato, for giving me your life. And I send Reiki to it. Reiki my water, Reiki my drink. I've got some tonic water here. No gin. Gin doesn't do me any good. So I Reiki this, sending Reiki. It's to the highest tension. Oh, I'm going to get told off by Vicky on Thursday. I'm going to be so told off on Thursday. When she sees me on my nails. Oh my goodness me, am I in trouble. But there we go. So yes, so I'm sending here, well, there's, like I said, there's Fred the Ted, and this is Isabel, the Reiki bear. This is the large size, the 35 centimetre teddy bear. He's classed as a sitting. As you can see, they're in a position of sitting. Okay. And they can sit there, and you can ask him to, you know, when you got him, you just hold him tight and go, oh, I want my Reiki. Or you can have him sitting on the side, and you can be like, he's sending here, healing. And if you're open and ready to receive, just go, I'm ready to receive. Now, like I said, if you're in a position that you can't actually, you know, not able to sit down or relax or chill, you can actually go, well, actually, I'm going to take the Reiki, but I'm going to receive it tonight when I'm in bed. So you're welcome to do that. Yeah, laugh, Vicky, laugh, laugh, laugh. So how are we going to do this? So I'll leave him there. So have you all had a reasonable, those who celebrate Christmas, I hope you all had a reasonable Christmas. I'm just messing around with the... If anyone just turns on now, they'll probably go, what the hell is going on? There's a teddy. It was lovely. So hopefully those who celebrate Christmas had a lovely time with your family or wherever you're up to. Those who celebrate the New Year, because not everyone's celebrating New Year, because we've got the Chinese New Year and different religions celebrate New Year at all different times. So, hello, Sally. So, hey, the Chinese New Year, I believe, don't quote me on it, but I'm really excited and I think I'm right. It's the year of the dragon come February. We have a year of the dragon. Well, you know me, I love dragons, so it's going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So not everyone celebrates New Year as we do in the Roman calendar that we use, the Julius Caesar calendar that we now use. I just went to your message and went, oh my God, 6 p.m. Yeah, well, you wouldn't have got a reply because I'm live here. Just arranging a time for a chin wag tomorrow. Just put 3 hours aside, Sally Webster. We haven't talked for ages, so I'm happy to try. Hello, Colin! Oh, beautiful gods and goddesses are joining us tonight. How amazing is that? Yeah, I did tag her in. She's at her dad's, I believe, so she may or may not be joining us. I believe Lavender Moon has gone out in this wind and the rain and gone to tea with her dad, so she may not be here, but we will see. Yeah, okay. So yes, so like I said, I had an extraordinary 2023. I was thinking earlier, about half an hour ago, I was thinking, wow, a year ago, I was actually just stepping off the plane from coming back from Lanzarote, making that decision that I'm going to turn, yeah, no, she's brave, turning an ordinary year into an extraordinary year. And I made the decision that every month I would do one of something, and so I was challenging myself to 12 things, something, either each month I would do something new, go somewhere new, try something new, meet someone new, okay, something around that thing, something I hadn't done before. I challenged myself, and I thought, oh, and at the start of it, because it was like, yeah, I was starting something new. I was starting the new year in a different country that I hadn't been to. I was starting in Lanzarote, and I was on the 1st of January 2023, I was standing in the sea with fish swimming around, and I'd never done that before. Hello, Bella! Hello, Happy New Year to my beautiful Bella. Going to come up and visit her in Derby. Hey, I could do a double whammy, because I know there's someone else who lives near in Derbyshire as well, so I might book a weekend in Derbyshire. Not that I'll do any more abseiling, however, I might come up and visit you both, well, one or the other, etc, etc, because I'm not sure where you both are. But don't put your addresses here, because you don't know who's watching. Okay, so last January the 1st, I took this decision that I was going to do something brand new every month. That was putting me down. She's moved. So every year, so I was planning on 12 different things, whether, like I said, it was to meet someone or go somewhere or try something new, or I don't know, do something. And I just thought 12 things. And at that beginning of the year, it was like, to me it seemed like a rather large, daunting thing, but as you know, it was 365 days. This year I suddenly discovered it's a leap year. A leap year, so I've got an extra day of extraordinous. Yes, indeed. So, and I took the decision, and one or two things I knew was going to happen, like my April. I go, yeah, April. Oh my God, fanny flutters or what? Yes, I knew I was going to be meeting him, Carl Gray, in April. So I thought, tick, Carl Gray, April. Wow, does he give the best hugs, and does he smell amazing? Just a moment. Just a moment. Yes, I know, I'm old enough to be his mother, but you know what, that was me. And also in June was covered. Oh, Sally, we need to meet. Yes, I recently moved. So yes, so in June, that was, yeah, June was all Glastonbury. I can't remember now. June was Glastonbury. And yeah, I'd never been to Glastonbury. So as you can see, I had two things arranged. And there was another one other thing that I'd got arranged. So I had three things. So I thought, oh, I just need to organise 9 different things. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. What a year. Each month, I did more than one thing. And I was looking through my diary of the things that I did and the places I went. I mean, who would have thought when I stood in Lanzarote in the sea with fish swimming around that I would be abseiling? Yeah, me, abseiling. That I would be rocking it down to Elton John. That I would be caving. That I would be doing Jacob's Ladder. I would be going on holiday on my own. I went away on my own. Who would have been funny for at April when you met Mr. Gray? Oh, I know. I mean, I not only did I meet and have a little hug of Carl Gray, I met Mel Gilroy. I met oh God, the guy, the pub landlord. I mean, got hugs off them, got photos of them. So I met a few people. I met some people, well, saw some people like Elton John on the stage at Glastonbury. So I met a few people. What did I do? Did I go to? Was it this year? I did the yes. Colin, wasn't it this the year I met you? I met you in January, and we went off and we saw the last leg. So I met Colin. I saw a girl who sings Wish I Was a Punk Rocker with Flowers in My Hair. Saw her. That was unexpected. Saw her. Saw all sorts of things. Yes, I camped. I stayed in hotels. I went and stayed in a posh spa. I mean, I did such amazing. And Daisy. Yes, I met Daisy. You see, I met Daisy. The camper van. And I yeah, that's another story, which I'll talk about another thing. But I can't believe the extraordinary. And I tried different foods. I tried different restaurants. I mean, even on this Saturday, 2 days ago, I went to a restaurant that I hadn't actually been to before, and I tried some food that I hadn't actually tried before. I mean, right at the end, I was still doing new stuff. I mean, because I was thinking, what am I going to do in December? Well, I took the grandkids to see the Walk of Lights in Milton Keynes. Hadn't done that. I took the grandkids to a play area, which I hadn't been to that play area before. Yes. Took little Ellie and Logan to MK Safari Toys children play area. Left with Henry, my son, while we left Stacey behind to do the Christmas wrapping, so she could have a couple of hours to herself. So I had the most extraordinary year, and we are now on the 2nd of January, and I'm sitting here thinking, what am I gonna be doing? That's something new and different each month. Need to get my ABC plan of action into thinking of planning of some things up and running, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, let's say hello to everybody. Happy New Year to us all. So all sorts of things. I mean, it wasn't all brilliant. There was some shitty moments, I must admit. There was some crappy moments. It's, of course, it's not all rainbows and sunshine. We do have the night and dark and the day and night. We do have storms, and then you have the rainbows. The cycle of the moon, the new moon, the full moon. We have all that with cycle of spring, summer, autumn. Yeah, it wasn't all sunshine and roses, because that is life, and you have these things in life because you grow from them. The obstacles are there and you grow, etc, etc, etc. So it's good. And when you have this plan, and you sort of meet someone, and you meet someone and you think, Christ, they're not like they are on Facebook, are they, Colin? Oh, me and Lavender have got our gorgeous new group that we're building, and we have some amazing stuff planned. So you've got that up and running. Oh, I love that. That sounds amazing. Fabulous. That's exciting news. You see, you're starting something new. And yes, I took the decision. I mean, over in August, I took the decision not to do my lives over August because I knew I was going to be busy with the grandchildren, etc, 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 etc. And then I took the decision, I might do when I came back, I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. And I took the decision originally, I wouldn't do them at all, apart from, this year, that when it's just like the new moon, full moon. But it's like, I missed you all, and I was thinking, shall I run a special group, like once a week or once a fortnight, and then trying to find a night that suited absolutely everyone. Doesn't work. Whatever night I chose wasn't working. So I then thought, you know what, I will maybe go back to doing Tuesday, Wednesday, hello Lavender Moon, back to doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Reiki Teddy Tuesday, Fairy Wednesday and Tarot Thursday. So I had my slight themes, but I will be talking about lots of things. Just because it says Tarot Thursday doesn't mean that necessarily stick to tarot. There will be times of the full moon, new moon, depending on what's going on. If there's an eclipse, there's an eclipse. If there's a Mercury retrograde, we'll be talking about all sorts of things like that. So I hopefully if you're around Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so if I'm around and I've got the internet available to me, I will be trying to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. That will free me up Wednesdays and Fridays to do my travelling, etc, etc, because I'm hoping to get out and about across the country, across the world, and this way I've not sort of got the worry about having to be back by 6. And this is a brand new year for me and the kids. Last year was a lot of elephant manure, but a brand new flower began blooming and grooming. Oh yes indeed, Bella, absolutely. We have to go, like I said, go through it. And sometimes when you've been putting it off and putting it off, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and the universe will go, right, you're not listening to us, and then they go boom. And that's what happened to me 5 years ago. 5 years ago, when I celebrated 5 years of leaving the NHS. 5 years ago was in November. 5 years ago, I sold my house, quit the job. So I suddenly, 5 years ago in November, I found myself without a job, without anywhere to live. My choice, it was a message from the universe. And what happened in 5 years? Well, I moved down to Wales. to live with my daughter, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And that's what I did. And my original plan was to have the motorhome, but that didn't happen. But then, of course, what happened? Then COVID happens, and then I have got grandchildren. A lot has happened in the 5 years, but I celebrated 5 years. And then coming up this, I hope my short period of elephant doing has passed and I can get back on it. Well, that's good, because you have to go for it, because you experience certain things, and people come into our lives for a reason. And some people come in for a reason. People say come for a season. Some people just a blink and they're gone, and other people stay there. And sometimes there's a lesson behind it, trust your instincts and things like that. But you had a good time. We have good times meeting certain people, and don't, the thing is not to be regret, because you were meant to have met these certain people. You were meant to have gone through a relationship. You were meant to have been living in a certain place, because if you weren't living in a certain place like Bella, you wouldn't have met a person, and then now you're moving in Derby, and then so on and so forth. And I'm not going to talk about people's personal lives here, but the same with me. I sort of meet certain people, and they come and go, and you learn from lessons, and it's like, yeah. And yes, the elephant, and sometimes it is a short session of elephant manure, and sometimes it's a longer. But like I said, elephant manure is very valuable. People pay a lot of money at the zoos for their elephant manure, because you have to go through it. They've got the shoot, and it's like de-junking to be able to grow and bloom and blossom into the life that you then need. And like I said, no one knows the future. No one can predict the future. No one actually, because if you did, I would know what the frigging lottery numbers are, and I'd be a multi-millionaire 1,000,000 times over. It doesn't work like that. So it doesn't work. But I've been blessed in the last year of meeting some amazing people face to face. I've actually managed to know some were in person, Colin, other people, Sally and Bella on Zoom. I've met some beautiful people on Zoom. I've been to places and stuff, and it's been an absolutely amazing year. Majority. Like I said, the majority. And I've read a few books, and I've decided that I'm going to attempt to read more books than what I did. I was attempting to read 12 books. Now, I think I made 9 books, 10 books in the year after all. I didn't do the 12, but they were fascinating, and some of them were really interesting. So I'm trying and equal that, 10 books, if not more, a book a month. And yeah, it's been an interesting year. Like I said, I've got no idea what this coming year has got in store for us. But all I'm going to say is that I thought, right, I'm going to sit down and try and do an actual bucket list, do my A to Z a bucket list. Some have got more letters than others, ballooning and I don't know, Bangkok, whatever. And other letters is like, do another zip wire. There's certain zip wire. I have done a zip wire, but I thought I might do there's a big zip wire in North Wales. Haven't done that one, so I'll go and do that one. So that's my Z done. There's that poison garden, that Lavender Moon mentioned, which is up in Scotland. Never been to Scotland, so Scotland, maybe, and do the P for poison, and go up to Scotland for a couple of days, couple of weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. I'm setting stronger boundaries. I love that. Xylophone. Yes, maybe I would teach myself how to play the xylophone. Now that is a good... Yes! Maybe I would teach myself how to play the xylophone. Oh, that will upset the neighbours. Makes a change for my drumming. D for drumming. I want to get more drumming. Maybe I'll set up a drumming circle. I don't know. Yes, stronger boundaries. Absolutely. And I think with the coming of age of being like 62 in April, I don't give a fuck to what other people think. Excuse my French. And that swearing ain't going to stop. Oh, the swearing ain't going to change either, because that's part of who I am. And I'm sorry if people don't like it. And if you don't like it, just stroll by. Block me, unfriend me. I don't care, because you've not got the same energy as me. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to go on Amazon after I've finished here and see if I can buy my own xylophone. I think I've got space in the flat somewhere. I teach myself how to play the xylophone. Now that would be good. A small one or a large one? I don't know. yeah, that'd be good. I like that idea. Yes. Ah! I won't need my fingernails for that. Okay, so have anyone else got plans? Now, New Year resolution, fuck those. The reason why they don't work is that you get all these sort of things, and then it's like, you know, it's setting a new dart. Zach said you can learn the bass. Yeah. Yeah, no. You know, it sounds awful. That's a great idea, Zach. Great idea, Zach. Great idea. But I'm not really a bass player, a guitar player, a ukulele. Oh, my daughter's got the ukulele. Maybe I'll nick her ukulele and learn to play the ukulele. Yeah, no resolutions. It's like darts don't work. Resolutions don't work. The reason is because you just do it. You know, what resolution are you going to do? And you just blurt it out. And then, of course, it's not going to last because you haven't really thought about it. And I was watching... Don't fall off your thing. This morning. I was watching This Morning. Not very often. I don't watch it because I'm busy doing other things like recording card for the day and, you know, business things and such like that. And they were saying there, and I've said this before, you don't need the first of the year. You don't need the first of the day of the month. You know, the 1st of April, 1st of March, 1st of January. You don't need to set a resolution. You don't need to wait for a month. You can start your resolutions any day you choose, because the day you choose is your day one. And even if you don't start until the 30th of December next year, that's okay. And the thing is, just start it when it's right for you. Don't get fallen into the trap. And also, quite often when people make a resolution, it's like, I can't think of a resolution. What are you going to do? Oh, I think I'll better stop biting my nails. And then you don't really plan it, and of course it's not why you. And the thing is, when a resolution works, it's because your reason for your why is so strong. And this is why creating your abundance, working with the law of attraction, law of abundance, law of manifesting, and things like that, there's a lot more deeper to it, and you've got to plan it and think it through. And so, I mean, don't overthink it, but you know, you've got to have your reason why. When your reason is there, it works. But the thing is, people try and go, I'm not going to drink any alcohol anymore. Okay? The thing is, and which is good, or I'm never going to smoke again. The thing is, you go in withdrawal symptoms, and then it's like, you know, you've got to do things. And because your resolution isn't there, it's not strong. And then you go, oh, you know, I'm not going to drink any alcohol. And then 2 weeks later, it's your friend's birthday. And it's like, and then you go off. But the thing is, it's okay. It's like, why do diets don't work? Diets do not work. Because if they did, as soon as you went on your first diet, it would have worked. And you would never have to go on any other diets. Okay. What you've got to think is healthy eating. But when you go on this healthy eating things, you can't stick to it. Because why? Life gets in the way. And when life gets in the way, you sort of think, oh, I've fallen off the ladder, I've gone there. But the thing is, when you think of healthy eating, I could go out this weekend for a meal. And yes, I try and eat healthily. However, I try and look for things that are healthy on the thing. No resolutions here. Love it. But if there isn't, it's like, sod it. I can eat healthy yesterday and I'll eat healthy tomorrow. But I'm not going to ruin having a fun night out. And if there's a slice of birthday cake going, yeah, I'm going to have a piece of birthday cake, because one piece of birthday cake, you know, 3 times a year ain't going to ruin your diet. And it's like, oh, I've got to detoxify my liver. Your liver can only detoxify as much as a liver can do. No matter how much you're doing it, it can only detoxify it for a certain amount of time. And so if you suddenly go, and it's like, oh, I've ruined it. No. Because then you beat yourself up, then you feel bad, and then it's like you hit the thing. But it's like, allow yourself the treats. Allow yourself to live. Because if what you're giving up is not allowing you to enjoy life, and it's a pain, and it's causing you more anguish and despair, and it's like, oh, I wish I hadn't done it now, the negativity comes in, and that's why your New Year resolution doesn't work. But you don't have to wait for New Year's. You can start tomorrow. You can start next week. You can start on the 1st of February. Why not start on the 29th of February? I didn't realise, I was a bit slow off the mark, that February is a leap year. Maybe I'll go up and meet Carl Gray, give him a hug and propose to him. Won't work, because he's swings from the other side of the bat. But are you healthy 90% of the time? Yes! And you enjoy that. I was going to say, and don't say I've slipped off the bandwagon, because that sounds boring. You go, no, I enjoy that piece of cake. I enjoyed that can of cider at New Year's Eve. I enjoyed that glass of sherry Christmas Day, because why not? And if you sort of go, oh, I'm going to be budgeting and saving, but then something comes up like this crystal appears, buy me this crystal, and it's like, I've got to have it. No, you got 5 rose quartz. Yes, but this is a special rose quartz. Just do it. Don't beat yourself up for it. All right? Because life is for living and life is for loving. You've got to love life. And if what you're choosing to do is not causing you to love life, if you're in a relationship you're not enjoying, if you're in a job you're not enjoying, if you're in a financial situation, if you're not enjoying your health, stop whinging and moaning because you're not loving it, and do something and take the action. And this is what I did in 2023. I took action. And I went places, I did things, I saw things, I saw meet people. My restrictive doctor's diet is working well so far. We'll probably be bored at the end of 2 weeks. Yes, I had to go on many yonks ago on a restricted diet, and oh my God, it was awful, especially when you're a single mum with 2 kids and trying to feed them at the same time. But it's pre-planning your meals, and then it's like, right, what am I going to eat tonight? If you pre-plan your meals for the next 5 days, it works out cheaper, and you've got it there, and then it's like there. So, oh my gosh. Well, I hope it works out, and then you know what's causing you your upset, and then you can slowly add things in. But the art to, when you're going on a restricted diet, is to plan your meals for 5 or so, because otherwise if you haven't got them planned, it's like that, and you want what you can't have. Exactly. And then it's going pain. But if you know that, you know what, I treat myself to one, this is what I used to do, 1 chocolate a night. I didn't have it by me, the box of chocolates sits by my daughter, and I suddenly go to her, go, should we have our chocolate now? And we dive in and we have our 1 chocolate. If it was by me, I'd eat the whole box in one go, especially if they're after 8s or chopsticks or Jaffa cakes. You can't just eat 1 Jaffa cake. Is there anybody here can only ever eat 1 Jaffa cake? That's my question to you. Is there? No, you can't. I usually take 3. You can't. After 8s. Who only just has 1 after 8? You know, chocolate matchsticks. Who only ever has 1? You know, Twiglets. You never just have 1 Twiglet or 1 crisp. No, exactly. And it's like, but that's my treat. And I don't beat myself up because, yes, I do watch my diet. No way, I would eat the whole pack. See, I thought I was the only one. But yeah, I couldn't do it. I can't. I love Jenna. I know. Anna and I can eat a whole pack in one go. I mean, I can eat a whole pack on my own, but we split it in 2. And I treated ourselves. You can get it in a box of 3. They come in packets of 3. Well, you know what I mean, Jaffa cakes. And I must admit, there are other Jaffa cakes also available by other makes, but the McVitie's Jaffa cakes are the ones to have. I've tried other people's Jaffa cakes, and they're not the same. And also, I've tried McVitie's Jaffa cakes chocolate rolls. Nah. Bit too sweet and sickly for that. Pringles! You can't have just 1 Pringle. You got fig biscuits. Oh my God, fig biscuits. Yeah, you can't have just 1 fig biscuit. I usually have 2. Again, there's certain things, fig biscuits. Oh, there's a Polish cherry one to die for. Ooh! But you know what I mean? But it's okay. A little and often. That's what my doctor said to me when I was originally going on, not the original diet, but a different one. Bring down my cholesterol. And they said to me, it's okay when I was going on my, I try and eat healthy because of my arthritis to keep my inflammation at a low. So it's not that I go on a special diet, but I just make sure that the food I eat is good for my arthritis, for my inflammation, to bring it down. The food I eat is good to lower my cholesterol. But I also eat other things, glass of red wine is meant to be good for you, but I do occasionally have a glass of white wine or a bottle of Asti Spumante because it was Christmas and it's my favourite. But I did have my ginger nut biscuits. I got some. I have ginger nut biscuits for my breakfast because ginger is good for you. Ginger's very good for you. So I have 3 in the morning to wash down my medicine. Yes, that's my excuse, Bella. It's my excuse. Okay, but it's okay. What isn't okay is if you have a whole packet of Jaffa cakes Monday and then Tuesday and then Wednesday and then Thursday. That's not when it's good. That's not when it's good for you. So it's a little and often. And like I said, I do try and eat this food like the red currants, blackberries, blackberry, whatever they call it, all the good healthy things that are good, the antitoxin fruit and veg. But, you know, I do eat other fruit and veg that, you know, like corn, sweet corn. It's good for you. Corn is good for you. It's a vegetable. Yes, it's not specifically there to bring down your arthritis, but a vegetable is good for you. So I eat my corn. It's a bit of yellow sunshine because I try and eat a rainbow. Oh, yes, indeed. Absolutely. So let's go back to Reiki Teddy Tuesday. Reiki Teddy Tuesday is sending Reiki healing. They are available to buy. We did run out. Oh, the little ones. We ran out just before Christmas. So I did actually run out, but we've now got little ones back in stock. Little brown ones on, little white ones available to purchase from my website. Like loads of blueberries. Absolutely. You've got to have blueberries. Absolutely. Now, you see, the thing is, I spoke to my daughter about this because, yes, cost of living, I appreciate that. It is expensive, some of these things. But my daughter and I took a discussion, and we took the discussion that we will not sacrifice things, no, but our health is important. Our health, her health, my health is very important. And so we do buy blueberries, and we don't often buy strawberries because I find strawberries in winter are large and they're tasteless. The best strawberries are in June, Jersey strawberries. But, you know, that's a different thing as well. But we do buy fresh fruit and veg because it's good for you and it's good for things. And so we do splash out. Now, we do have a look on what's on offer. We do go on the boxes. You know, sometimes they have fruit going cheap. And yes, we do purchase that, and you're lucky. Freeze grapes. They are frozen grapes. Do you know, I've never eaten a frozen grape. Winter ones, Stephanie said. Yes, substandard. They are strawberry because they're not natural. It's not naturally grown. Not naturally grown. It's not the growing season. But they are good for you. And of course, a lot of your fruit and veg, like they're flown in, you know, people go, oh, it's got, you know, greenhouse thing. You shouldn't eat your papaya. You shouldn't eat all this. And it's like, yeah, I know, but, you know, it's there and it's good for you. And so we do spend a lot of money on our fresh fruit and veg. Hi, Viv! Hope your upset tummy's better. Hope you're feeling better. Tap into Reiki Teddy Bear with a healing hug. Let him send you some healing if you're still not feeling well. Hope you had a nice New Year's Eve. So Reiki Teddy, large and small, we ran out of little teddies over Christmas, which is great, but not good for anyone who wanted them. But we've now got them back in stock, and we've also got our little badges, but they are really tiny. The ones I ordered, Sally, oh my God, I think I ordered the wrong size. They're like the size of half a penny. No, we ordered the wrong size, but they're all right. My daughter says she can sew them on. There's no way I can sew them because of my arthritic fingers. So my daughter says she will sew on the Reiki Teddy badges. They're really tall, but we've got them all. So Reiki Teddy is now available to purchase, large and small, brown or white. So if you know of anyone, and I know there's a couple of people here who have got a Reiki Teddy, so thank you for supporting me. And if you know of anyone who needs some healing, you know where to go. So we were connecting with Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Raphael's card for the day was alternative medicine. And alternative medicine isn't just, it's complementary. Alternative is instead of. I don't do instead of. I do, that's why I prefer to call it complementary. It complements rather than instead of. I use it complementary, but this card is alternative medicine. And there's so much out there. I mean, there's a lot of you here who tapping into Reiki, complementary therapy. A lot of you have got crystals, complementary therapy. A lot of you do meditation, complementary therapy. Aromatherapy, there's a lot of us here who do aromatherapy, complementary therapy. And it's like there's so many different modalities out there that sometimes you have to try them, give or take. I know Colin's going to go in a minute, so I don't think I'm going to get time to do you a card. But if you're here, I'll do Colin a quick card. I'm just going to put Fred the Ted down because I don't want Colin. So Colin, if you're here, if you're still here, because I know you said you've got to go. So let me do Colin very quickly. Colin, right, before I do this, hang on, Colin. I may or may not do card readings. If I do, I'll be using Archangel Raphael Healing Cards by Doreen Virtue. You need to be over 18. If you're under 18, the parental consent parent needs to be there. Not allowed to give legal, medical, financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. I have to quote that because it's a legal law in the UK, and I still need to remember to look it up. But it's a legal requirement. I have to quote it's for entertainment purposes only. Colin, this is Colin. Quickly, before you go, very quick card. Colin has divine intervention. There was a reason why something went pear-shaped for you at Christmas. It wasn't meant to be, perhaps, but it gave you the energy and the, yes, I can meet people, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going into social thing. Divine intervention. There's a divine intervention going in your life at the moment. So accept that and go with the flow. The message, the prayer, Colin, thank you. Need to dash. Okay, earlier, just heard of a probable delay on the way. Okay, very quickly, give me another 10 seconds. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with me, Colin, and for helping me with whatever situation you got. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance now. Thanking divine. There's your divine intervention and a little quick prayer from Archangel Raphael. Safe driving. Have a lovely evening, Colin, and we will chat later. Sorry about that, people, but I suddenly realised that he did message me to say he was leaving early. So I will do cards for everyone else now. Bless you, safe driving in this awful weather. Sending Reiki for a safe journey. Divine intervention. That's for you. Okay, so like I was saying, alternative medicine. There's lots of different medicine out there. Try it. Trial and error to see what suits you best. You're welcome, Colin, and safe journey. There you go. So apologies for anyone else, for someone going, I was on here before him. I knew he was going early and I was keeping an eye on the time. So alternative medicine, and it's like, try it, but use it as complementary. Don't swap it for something else. Homeopathy, bark flower remedies. Love bark flower remedies. I love reflexology. I am into Thai massage. Oh my god, I've met this amazing girl, Venus, who does this most amazing Thai massage. Bloody hell does it, excuse my French, but boy do you feel good after that. Never experienced one before. I've had a massage in India. This was a Thai massage I've had. Yeah, another wonderful person I met. So try it, try these different things. And don't turn your nose up, because until you try it, and what did I have this year? Oh, I had some cupping done to me this year. 2023, sorry. I'd never had cupping before. That was my C letter. Yeah, that was interesting. Won't be repeating that though. It was interesting, fascinating, but it wasn't for me. But I tried it, and that's what it's all about. So, who is here and who would like a card? So, have you all shared? And I want some love hearts, love hearts, love hearts. Tag some people in. Share. I'm going to be asking people to really help me this year, because and I'm going to drop Bella in it because I know Bella's got a Reiki Teddy. I really want people to know about Reiki Teddy. I really do. But without people spreading the word about Reiki Teddy, it's not working. So I'm going to be asking people to really help spread the word and get it out there. And if you do have your own Reiki Teddy, maybe do a little video on my behalf and go, this is my Reiki Teddy, and you can get it from www.reikiteddy.com. Okay, so I want to try and get this out. I mean, kids with autism have benefited from him. Adults have benefited. All sorts of people have benefited from Reiki Teddy. And the world needs a Reiki Teddy. Everyone needs a Teddy in their life. the world needs a Reiki Teddy, and I just need people to help me get the name out there. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Thank you, and love hearts and stuff like that. So Sally, let's do Sally. Let me know, not here, in private message, what time you'd like to meet. So consult a nutritionist. Let me be your nutritionist. I knew. How surprising, wasn't it? Oh, I froze. Froze. Right. Sally. This is consult a nutritionist. Now, whether this is your doctor or your local nurse practitioner, or maybe you want to do some Googling, or maybe you've been thinking about eating a rainbow, so maybe get a book off Amazon. Other books also stores are available on eating a rainbow diet. I don't know. Whatever. Consult a nutrition. Maybe consulting yourself. We know what food makes us well. We know what food makes us ill. Okay? We all know that. Maybe it's like being your own nutritionist. Be aware of what you're eating. And don't tell yourself off. Don't beat yourself up for what you did over Christmas and New Year or what you ate last year. Today is day one. All right? So forget about it. Just go, thank you for that. But now I'm going to be aware of what I'm eating. Like today, what we got for chicken today? We got chicken, coronation chicken, if it's defrosting time. But I've decided I'm going to do it with rice, and I've got a whole load of vegetables to use up. So I'm going to do a vegetable rice with this coronation chicken. You know, put some colour in it, etc., etc., etc. Be my own nutritionist. But I've got a book somewhere all about arthritis and inflammation, and I look through it and things like that. So be your own nutritionist. You know what does you go. You know what, yes, I can have a chocolate a day. And maybe if you find you're eating more than one chocolate, what can you do? This is called habit stacking. I like my habit of my chocolate a day, but like me, if I right by my chair, I eat loads. So what we've done, my daughter is quite good at this. She's very good. She has it chocolate, and actually we've now actually moved it into the kitchen because she started being a bit naughty as well. So we've actually moved the box of chocolates into the kitchen, and it's like, oh, we're going to go. So we go and we get a chocolate, and blah blah blah. But some people keep their chocolate in the fridge, so it's a bit of an effort going in, taking their chocolate out, etc. like that. Thank you for sharing the love. Thank you, Bella. Thank you. So you can sort out and habit stack. Okay, if you've got a habit, I eat more than one Jaffa cake. What you do is keep the box of Jaffa cakes in your kitchen. Just take the 3, which is what I do now. I just take the 3, close it up, and leave the box in the kitchen, and then come and sit down with our hot chocolate, our piece of chocolate, and our 3 Jaffa cakes. Yeah. But that's it. You can become your own nutritionist. And that is the message from Archangel Raphael. And here is your prayer for you, Sally. Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. There you go. And that's his message, and that's the message to everyone. So then we've got the beautiful, that was Sally, Lavender Moon, and then I'll do Bella. So I do Lavender Moon, and then I do Bella. I don't know who else is watching, but let's do Lavender Moon. Lavender Moon. Oh! Now you saw me shuffle. Lavender Moon, you have divine intervention. Same as Colin. Now everybody, when a card comes up twice, it's a message to everyone. Thank you. I wouldn't believe how accurate that is. All revealed tomorrow. Ooh! Yes, let me know in your message. Don't message here. Message me. Private message to let me know what time you want to chat tomorrow. So, Lavender Moon, divine intervention. But didn't you message me just before we went live that you're connecting with a guide? And there's the confirmation for you that the guide you're working with at the moment is the right divine intervention you're receiving at the moment. Don't you love, people call it coincidence. No, it's the way the universe works. So divine intervention. So maybe that's the one, you know, like you said, you messaged me just before we went, about half an hour. Oh, I know it's not half an hour ago because I've been talking for an hour and a half ago. You messaged me about your meditation and someone you're connecting with. This is the person you're working with at the moment. Divine intervention. They're interventing you. So thank you for being with me, Archangel Michael. Thank you for bringing me this new guide to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know, see what messages this guide has, because that is the divine intervention. They're bringing you messages, but what they're asking you to do is act on them. Yes, Baron, my galactic guide, that's who you said. Yeah, that definitely is a divine from the intergalactic galaxy. Love it. Couldn't get more divine than that from the universe. It's not an earthbound one. This really is an intergalactic. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, Bella, Bella, Bella. Anyone else apart from Bella who is here, who hasn't had a reading and would like one? Anyone who would like a reading but hasn't had one, we'll do Bella, 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 Bella. And thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Thank you to all you beautiful people who have shared and clicked love hearts, love hearts, love. It really means a lot to us. Yeah, need to get out and about. Connect with my spirit guide Bear. Ooh! Love it, love it. Oh, this is interesting. This is for Bella. And it's the same sort of theme as Sally. It says diet is important here. The diet of love. The diet of self-love. The diet of removing the toxicity out of your life. Because when we think of a diet, we think of our food. But we've got to remember, when we're doing complementary, it's holistic healing. We've got to look at our whole healing holistically. And our diet is made up of toxic people, toxic jobs, toxic lack of money, toxic thoughts. And we can have this diet of constant negativity, of constant self-sabotage, the diet of, you know, the constant lack, the diet of the poor me victim. Oh, hello, Teddy! Yes, I will do you next. So this is what it's saying, is diet is important here. So this isn't just about food diet. It's the diet of what is going in your home. I don't know why I've suddenly come up with this. This is the message from the divine. This is for everyone. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices, and for reducing or eliminating my cravings of unhealthy substances. Now, like I said, unhealthy substance is those negative mind, the negative thoughts, the poor me. That is an unhealthy substance. The substance of self-sabotage. That is things. My health will become so much better now I'm out of it. Exactly. And because you're not having to worry about that, it's going to get much better, because we don't comfort. I'm not disrespectful. We've all done it. We comfort eat when we're in a toxic relationship. Like when I'm going to say this, 5 years ago, I was drinking because I was doing a job that was toxic to me, and the only way I could cover the pain and the anguish was through alcohol, right? But as soon as I removed myself from that toxic environment, the alcohol intake, yes, I still have the occasional drink because I like it, but I like it now. Before, it was bad. It was not doing me any good. But I removed myself from that toxic environment of that job, and suddenly the drinking stopped. I still had the odd glass, and I still do, and I started to feel better health-wise. I was constantly ill when I was in that job. But it's that diet, and it's this unhealthy substance that, because we do eat chocolate, we do eat the cake, we do eat those donuts, we do eat piles of pasta, all those carbohydrates that aren't any good for us, because it's comfort food, because we're comforting ourselves, because we're in a place of pain. When we remove that toxicity, we remove that unhealthy substance. So it's not all about food and things. Now you're feeling less inclined, and you will suddenly feel that you're feeling so much better already, because you've removed that toxicity. Don't you just love it? I love growing and producing my own. Have you got, I was just going to say, what have you done about your allotment? But if you've got a garden now, because I know you loved your allotment, so now you've got that garden. I love it, love it, love it. Now we've got the beautiful Teddy. And apart from Teddy, if there's anyone else, have you shared this Teddy and have you given me some love hearts, or some smiley faces, or some laughter, whatever? Do something different. Teddy. Ask your body for a message. Ask your body for a message, Teddy. Dear body, please help me to hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honouring and respect my body's needs. Our body is our physical message. I've spoken to this about before. When you have aches and pains, this is because I'm a Louise Hay believer, and I've read a lot of her books, and there's someone else, there's another, and I can't remember the other book, but there's Sharpio, Helen Sharpio, I think her name is, don't quote me on that one. She does a lot of body work, and we are start off as energy. Everything in our body is energy, our thoughts, subconscious and conscious, we are energy. And when we're not listening, this energy then gets stagnated and it gets manifested in our body. So if you've got pains in your hip joints is there to move you forward. And my question to you, if you've got hip joints or knee joint pains, got pains in my knees, pains in my, why aren't you being flexible? If you've got an elbow problem, why aren't you being flexible? You're being stubborn. It's like you've got this pain and it's getting you worse and worse and worse in your elbow, right? And you're thinking, why have I got there? And then you're looking at your life. Why aren't I being flexible? Why am I being so stubborn? And when you suddenly start being, I'm not going to be so I'm not going to be so stubborn. I am going to be more. Suddenly you find the pain goes. The headache, that's because you're being controlled. Your lower backache by your lumbar area is all about money and control, because it's your base chakra and it's your survival mode. And if you're worried about money and you can't live, blah, 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 you've got lower backache. When you've got earache, it's because you're not hearing. Your sore throat, it's because you're not speaking or letting people speak. Your eyesight problems, what aren't you seeing? And this is like, ask your body for a message. Listen to what your body is telling you. If you are feeling tired, sleep. If you've got a cold, it's because too much is going on. Take time out to heal. Don't push through, because you will cause yourself more pain and anguish. So this is a message to Teddy. What is your body telling you? Pause for a moment. What is it you're telling you? I feel tired. Or why you got these habits? Why do you bite your nails? That's me. Why are you eating this food? Because it's comfort. Strip it back. And when you strip things back, you suddenly get the message. And this is for everyone. And when you suddenly realise, it's like, yeah, there comes the rainbows. I hope that makes sense. Is there anybody else? I think that's the only person left who hasn't had a card and has a card. Let me know if any of the readings make sense tonight. If you are looking for guidance, it's the year. New year, but you can have a year anytime. You can start in January, February, March, April, May. Anyone who's looking for guidance or a heads up for the year ahead, I do a year reading. It is £150. It's about an hour and a half, probably 2 hours long. It's £150, but it's a year reading. I do that, it's £150. If you're looking for guidance for an ordinary reading, it's £75. Or, I'm glad it makes sense. And then otherwise, I just do my ordinary hour, well, roughly an hour, a bit over an hour. I only do my full in-depth readings, which are now £50. So I don't do half-hour readings now because too much message was coming over and I was there. So I do my hour readings, or full readings, which is £50. £75 for my full in-depth reading with the mentoring and a plan of action. Otherwise, there is my big reading, which is for a year ahead guidance, which is £150. If you want an ordinary mentoring session, at the moment, my mentoring sessions are £100. They will be going up to £111.11p. Okay, but at the moment, my mentoring sessions are just £100, and quite a few of you have had. Oh, Vivian! Yes, Vivian. Quite a few of you have had my mentoring sessions. Sorry, Vivian. Vivian has inner authority. Okay, are you the authority of your inner self, or do you let other people to tell you what to do? You're quite a strong, independent, amazing goddess. I love Vivian. She's such a strong, powerful lady. But the inner authority is your authority. When you listen to your instincts, what is it that what you want? I know other people go, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, you shouldn't be doing this, you should, oh, I should be doing this because if I don't do this, it might upset other people. I might be doing this, it may be upsetting them. Or I may do this and the community doesn't like. That's not your inner authority. Your inner authority is you. Your own boundary. One flight chest, I fight. Oh, God, I've had such a chest infection. Mine started just before Christmas, like on the Friday, Saturday. It started on the Saturday. It was okay on the Friday, but it started on the Saturday, and it's been all over Christmas. What have you got to talk? Who do you have to talk? What do you have to get off your chest? What is it that you need to speak? Something you've got to release the chest. What is it that you want? But you need to go. Hello, Sandra. Hello. So this is your inner authority, Aviv. Okay, your inner authority is yourself. You are the authority of your own life. And it's when you sit there and go, what is it that I really want? What do I want from my life? From my business, from my career, from my relationships, from my finances? What is it I want? Stop thinking, oh, well, I want this, but it might upset grandma. Be your own authority. And like I said, hand on your heart, yes. And ask that question, yes. Ask that question, no. If you get that maybe, it means you need more information, maybe delay the decision, wait a week, yes, no. Be your own inner authority. Hello, Sandra. Unable to connect. Okay, Sandra. Bless you. Well, hopefully when the storms are gone, we can come on and we can do some readings. Okay, everybody. If you want a full reading, you know where I am. You know where I am. Message me, message me, message me. The prices I quote is cheaper direct from me. Don't go on the website. Well, you can go on the website because you pay more on the website. But otherwise, if you want your own Reiki Teddy, visit reikiteddy.co.com. reikiteddy.com. If you want to purchase your Reiki Teddy, or message me. If you want a mentoring session, a year reading for the year ahead, or an ordinary reading, yeah, absolutely, we can discuss that tomorrow. We can discuss that tomorrow when we connect. But you know where I am. Cheaper to go direct with me, as in with Reiki Teddy. Don't forget you have to add postage and packaging, and it's delivered by Royal Mail, so I don't guarantee next day delivery. So you know where I am. Thank you everyone for joining me. Tomorrow, Fairy Wednesday, and we'll be talking about fairies and angels and spirit guides. You ask me anything to do with the spirits, we'll do it. I'll get my spirit guide book out, and yeah, let's talk about, you know, guardian angels, our intergalactic guides, how you can connect with them. So that's what Fairy Wednesday is all about, and you're going to love the card as well. I love it. You'll be connected to the air fairy, which is called Erin, Aerin. Yes, they're an actual air fairy. She's actually called the soft fairy of gentle breezes. You'll learn about it. If you want any more information, check out my card for the day for tomorrow. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I've loved your energy. Oh, it's been so lovely to get back. Remember, I'm only going to be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays lives. All right, it's only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Moving on. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. If any time you've got anything you want me to cover, let me know and we will talk about that as well. Have a great one, and we will book your reading soon. Take care. Namaste. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye. Oh, come on, find the off button.